Hi Manu, very nice to see you. How you doing?
Morning, young man. I'm all well.
So for those our listeners, we should do a quick rounds of introduction for ourselves. Maybe I'll go first
Please.
because I can't follow you. So, hi everyone. My name is Suhail. I'm the head of AI and data science at MSBC. I come from very competitive background, not just amongst my peers, but also in international as well as national venues with different hackathons. I'm a 7 to 8 time global hackathon winner. I've worked with organizations such as Nokia, IBM, Dubai Police. I've worked with the sheikhs hands on. Some of the ideas that I've pitched to them is actually live running in Dubai right now. So, deeply passionate about computer science, started as a software engineer, quickly wanted a bigger challenge, so moved on to AI, and well, here I am now. What about
Good,
yourself, Manu?
excellent. Manu Varsani. I'm a global operation director for MSBC Group, and I've been based. My main base is in India, but obviously I travel around to our UK, USA, and Dubai office on a regular basis.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Man, a few words, but he holds the MSBC Center of Excellence, is what we call our India office, right?
Yes, we do.
And why is that, Manu?
Well, a lot of people ask me to say, what do you do in India? Who's your client base? And I always say that, look, India, I sometimes I joke with them. I said, look, this is our production house. I said, sorry. It's an offshore center and center of excellence. We are a delivery center.
Yeah.
So we are building all our projects, I would say, up to 90 to 95% in India.
Yeah.
And obviously implementation is done on site where we have our subject matter expert who are based in UK, USA, and Dubai.
Yeah. Awesome.
So Sohail, tell me one thing.
Sure.
How did you actually meet any of our colleagues and our CEO, and in what circumstances?
It's a long story.
Let's hear it.
As I said previously, I come from a hackathon background, and after the first 7 wins, I started doubting myself that, I won all these hackathons, it always been with a team.
Okay.
Do I have what it takes to win solo, right? So it was almost like I had something to prove to myself because I was feeling imposter syndrome, as we often label it these days, right? So I had participated in this hackathon for computer vision and facial emotion recognition and a platform building competition. So it's a team competition for teams of 3 to 5 members. I went in solo.
Yeah.
It was a 3-day hackathon, I think. And I'd hacked my project, I'd submitted it, and I won the hackathon.
Wow.
However, that's not how I met you guys. I met you guys at the winners ceremony, which I was originally not planning to attend. Coincidentally, my parents wanted to go out for shopping on the same day, and you know how it is.
Yes.
They go to buy one thing, they'll buy the whole store, and you're stuck there for 5 hours. So I was like, oh no, mom, I've got a hackathon. Oh, you're participating? No, I won the hackathon. When did you do this? It was 2 weeks ago. Oh, so you can't come with us? No, you didn't tell us about this before. Must have forgot. So then I came to the winner ceremony, and I remember sitting there texting my friend saying that, oh, thank God I got out of that, I managed to escape. And there I met Kumar. So what initially started off as me just trying to get out of shopping ended up becoming a career opportunity for myself. And there was a round of introduction, and then Kumar was a part of a panel discussion over there. He was probably filling in for someone else as well because he was originally not supposed to be there either. So neither of us originally meant to be there, somehow found ourselves ending up in there and then speaking to each other face to face. And I think there was an alignment in terms of vision, in terms of my passion and his vision, wherein we saw a coherence of sorts. And that's how I met MSBC.
Wow. After you meeting Kumar, I had a phone call. He said, you got to talk to this young man. I said, who is he? He said, he is in AI ML subject matter. So I said, look, at the moment, I don't have any trips planned.
Yep.
However, I will see with my schedule, see if I can stop by in Dubai
Yeah.
and then personally meet up with him. Obviously, originally I was planning to meet up on Teams and have a video call meetings, but then I've decided, Kumar is speaking so highly of you, so I said, let's meet up face to face. That will be probably better experience and better
Wow.
knowledge exchange
Yeah.
of, to get the real feel
Yeah.
about your passion.
And what do you think?
And when we met up, obviously in our Dubai office, we had a lot of discussion around what your passions are, and you're so determined into AI space. And I thought, this guy got something different than the normal, usual interview panels which I've been sitting in. I said, this is something we really need to explore. So obviously, whilst I was discussing with you, I can say that I pretty much thought that I would bet this horse. and I could see that you were coming up with so many different ideas and different subjects you were covering.
Yeah.
And I still remember one point you said, I said, how will you be traveling to the office? And you said to me, obviously we are in the downtown center of Dubai. So I thought, is he going to use public transport, or how are you going to travel? So you said to me, oh, you'll be driving in. So you said, oh, I'm looking for a car park. And I said, if we really do well, I'll buy you a car park. But yeah, these are all the some of the memories which I remember. And I think from there onwards, there has been a number of projects you've been involved with, which has been pretty good. And your involvement and your passion and sort of your vision is given us a different perspective every time we explored something different. So Suhail, at the moment you are interviewing a lot of candidates.
Mm-hmm.
You're going through different skill set,
Mm-hmm.
making sure that who's going to align in your team, who's going to fit in your teams,
Mm-hmm.
based on the projects and the technology and the area of the new projects. What are we going to be covering? Now, how do you see when you're taking interviews and building your team moving forward?
So, I mean, there's the professional aspect of it, where you look at their skill sets, their work experience, the kind of projects you worked on. I almost give a higher emphasis to the personal aspect, because that's what truly defines and distinguishes one person from the other, right? My main metric of measurement is the metric of curiosity. And we've discussed about this previously, in terms of curiosity leads to obsession, sometimes called as passion,
Yes.
right? Passion leads to perseverance, even at the foot of failure, and perseverance leads to success. So I'm not looking for someone who knows everything. I'm looking for someone who's curious. Because when you're curious and when you ask the right questions, and when you don't stop until you find the answer before moving on to the next problem, when you're that curious, there's nothing stopping you, and your rate of growth is no longer linear, it's exponential. I'm looking for exponential members, Manu.
Good, excellent.
Manu, I am curious. So, MSBC has been running since 2004, is it?
Yes.
Right, it's been 21 years in the making. It's survived global pandemics, it's survived the economic crisis, and it's still afloat, and it's doing very well. So and you've obviously been an instrumental pillar throughout these, over 2 decades. So what's been the biggest lessons you've learned out of this experience, and what's the top 3 fundamental pillars of running an organization?
I think the topmost is, despite we've gone through a lot of difficult times, but we never, we never actually lost any kind of focus. Even though some of the days, or I would say even a year gone by, and we haven't had any sort of a new business. But we didn't take this as a negative point. We thought this is giving us a time to even get stronger, start building on it.
Yeah.
And what we can do in the next quarter is far more important than worrying about. So I always say, don't cry over a spilled milk. That's not going to solve your problem.
Yeah.
You need to think of what's going to be the next stage, what's ahead of you. And that was a main, very, very important. And the other part is we remain really, really committed. All our senior leaders and members who are part of the front line, we always remained very, very determined. We didn't want to let things go. You know, there has been a time we felt really not motivated. We felt that, you know, I don't think anything's going to now happen. Never given up. And that was another part, which
Yeah.
I strongly feel that when I rewind my tape and look at some of the old memories, I could see, you know, how we have stuck together
Yeah.
as a senior leadership and made sure that nothing should come in between which can delay us from our own vision and our own destiny. So we really, really remain absolutely focused, and this is where we are. And you know that in any business, you know, you often get a bad influence or even bad advice.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm a strong believer, you know, you often get a gut feeling
Yeah.
that this is not right, this is correct way of doing it. Yes, somebody may suggest to you certain things which could be a fast track.
Yeah.
But do you believe in that fast track? Is there such a thing as something's going to happen overnight? I personally don't think so.
Yeah.
I believe you go through that process, you learn, you get stronger, and you will get the result. But yes, some roads are very, very long, and some roads are probably shorter. However, end of the day, focus, determination, hard working is something which, you know, I believe brought us to today's stage where we strongly feel that, you know, we remained focused, and this is where we are.
Amazing. Very inspirational. Well, MV, it's been a lovely chat. I think we've discussed a lot of great topics and added a lot of real value to our listeners. Obviously, from your background leading the company for 21 years, and from my background, I am of 22 years of age. But it's been a pleasure, and I can't wait to see what's next.
And when you're here next again, I'm sure we're going to do another fun podcast, and something probably we'll have a new topic and new experience to talk about, you know, with your
Definitely.
teams.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, they would have been part of your, I would say, contributor into the new projects.
Yeah.
And also, there's so many things, new things are happening, which I believe is going to add a lot of value in our company as well as on some of our projects, which are, you know, you are touching some of the industry where we have not touched before.
Yeah.
So I think that's really an exciting time ahead, and I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Brilliant. Thank you, Manu.
Excellent. Thank you. We'll catch up soon.
See you.